Poppets. I have just smacked the wall. Welcome back to my channel. So today starts the Halloween series. You've already seen me Thursday. Today is Saturday. You're also seeing me tomorrow and Monday. With it being Halloween, obviously I'm not going to do a Halloween series and then not do a video on Halloween. So I thought I'd get creative, and we have got some very dark DIYs coming your way. But they were fun to make. Yes, I've made them all. I'm so good. But we're kicking off today with this dark arts book that I have been wanting to do. The inspiration came from, you know, in Philosopher's Stone in the restricted section when Harry went in for a book with his invisibility cloak and obviously a lantern, and he opens that book and you don't lie, it gets you every time too when that face pops out of that page. The inspiration is from there, so I'm excited to do this and hopefully wing another DIY. So if you want to see how I make this, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing this face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, then this is the place for you. Join the magic and mayhem, hit subscribe because I'd love to have you. A massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, it's linked in the description of this video along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. Let's make something magical and dark. Okay, so we're gonna make this book dark because it's very pretty. It's a nice pretty, it's actually like a rose gold, but I think it's showing up gold on camera. But anyway, it doesn't matter about the colour of it because we're gonna make it look gross. Well, not gross, but you know. What I'm gonna do, I love doing this, hang on. Okay, so with these napkins, I think, no, I'm gonna leave them as 2-ply. Normally I do it, peel the plies off so there's only one. I think I'm going to use 2-ply then, and I'm going to cover the whole of the outside of the book with this, and we're going to paint it black. But I will leave sort of like, let it crease up in areas. It gives it sort of a leather effect, and I really like that. And I do want this on this book, so all I'm going to use is PVA craft glue and a paintbrush. Tear this up a bit, like so maybe a bit bigger than that, and yeah, just start sticking it on the book, and that's step one. So just off camera, guys, I'm just tearing this napkin, and I might as well have just separated because it's just falling to bits into one play anyway. So yeah, it'll obviously be doubled over in places. Well, most of it will be by doing that, but yeah, we're going to do the front and back. I'll carry on tearing this, and then we'll get sticking. I have tried getting this off and it literally won't budge. I'm going to wreck this book. No, we're just going to go over it. You're not going to see this part of the book anyway because obviously we're going to have it open and we've got a skull head coming out. I need to sort in here. Look, right, come on, Suze. First things first, let's do that. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's get this leather bounded or whatever you call it. Right, that is that side done, and I've done, oh, not all the spine, I thought I'd done all the spine, I've missed a bit here. Let's just stick a bit on there. So yeah, that is done. I have got a paintbrush in my mouth, I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's that side done. So now I need to just let this side dry, and then off camera, I'll get the other side done as well, and then probably, oh, and as well what I'm going to do whilst I've got glue out doing this, I'm actually going to glue, oh, Merlin's bed, I've just touched that. Right, yeah, whilst I'm gluing, I'm going to glue all the pages together, right, because I just want it open on a page for my skull head. So yeah, I'll glue them pages while I'm at it too. Okay guys, this is pretty dry, and what I've done, I've just put it on paper because I'm about to paint. What I've done is with the pages, it was taking ages to stick each page down individually. Plus it wasn't holding because I just thought I'd use prick stick or glue stick, whatever you want to call it, because it would, well, it sticks and dries quicker than craft glue, and I just wanted to speed the process up a little bit because obviously I'm having to do this in a video for you guys, and we've got a whole Halloween series, so, and I'm doing a lot of the DIYs today, but I'm not rushing it in a sense that I'm going to ruin it. All right, just trust the process, guys. So what I've done is just on the edges of all the pages I lathered loads of glue stick, and it's worked, it's stuck, and everything's dry now. So what I want to do now is I think I am going to paint this brown, okay? I'm going to paint it this brown, burnt umber, the whole thing, and then what I want to do, just to give it a bit of I normally do like black leather books, or I think I've done a dark green, but I don't think I've done a brown before, so I'm just trying to change things up a bit, guys, on the channel. So I'm going to do brown. I ain't done a book for ages anyway. Anyway, shut up, Susie. And then we're going to use black with water, really water this down, and just do a wash over the brown, and it'll go into all these little creases and make things pop, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's paint this brown first. Right, so this is now dry. What I've done in a bowl is I've just mixed some black acrylic paint with water, and I'm just gonna wash it on like this, just roughly. Not bothered about it being neat at all, but yeah, just sort of wash some of this on. And look at that, it just ages it a bit. It looks quite cool actually, I like this. And it just gets in them little crevices really, and just, I don't know, just gives it a little something extra. It makes it look a bit darker, if I'm completely honest, as in like dark artsy. Just that little bit more. Yeah, I quite like that. So I'll go do this other side, let this dry, and then we can flip the whole thing over and start with getting a head popping out of these pages. Magical. Okay, so this is all dry. It looks really cool, old leather look, but now we need to flip it over. It looks really brand new this side, it's weird. So I've got this skeleton that I've decapitated. I did that off camera just to save you seeing the gross bits. I'm gonna let my hot glue gun, my trusty hot glue gun, warm up. We're gonna hot glue this on here. And then what I'm gonna do, same sort of process as I did on the book cover. We're gonna use, oh my days, napkin, I've lost for words there. Obviously we're gonna have to sort out where the eyes, nose and everything is, but we want to get it down, and I want it coming down so it's looking like he's coming out of the page, if that makes sense. I'm hoping you can't really see this, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so he's coming out the page, look. So I'll probably, instead of tear these up, do it in sheets rather than that. And I'm hoping if I get a couple of layers on, we can get rid of these lines, because I don't want these lines showing. And then it's a matter of aging the paper. But let's hot glue this bad boy on first. Right guys, I'm just showing you where I am. So obviously you saw me put the first coat on, we've got two on, right? So I think that will do, just the two. So what I need to do now is wait for this to dry, and then I need to trim all the edges back to the book pages so it's part of the book. And then off camera, because you've seen how I've done this, I'm going to stick 2 layers of this obviously on this side as well, just to make it all match. But yeah, he is looking really cool. And then yeah, we need to age these pages after that, but I'll be back with you as soon as this is all covered and obviously trimmed and neatened up. Ta-da! Okay, so he's looking pretty cool. I quite like this. So what I need to do now, these pages are far too white. I mean, this is all aged leather at the back. That's so cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... I've soaked a tea bag a bit. This is the best way I find to age paper. There is other ways people use, but I tend to have always gone for this route and it's always worked fine. So just with a paintbrush, I'm just gonna literally, just lightly, look at this, look. Let's age this paper. Let's age it. Let's age it. It's looking cool. This is looking really cool. I'm just going to do it sort of lightly. I could have just probably put the tea bag on it and dab. No. I've got more control over brushes, more control. But yeah, so let's have a look together actually. Woohoo! Look at it. Yes. I'm going to go off camera and age this. You're going to see photos of it and then I'll talk to you at the end. There might be some additives. There might not be. We'll see. Done. It's actually still a bit wet, but yeah, I really love how this turned out. I mean, look at it. It's just, I like it.
I like it a lot.
What do you think? Let me know in the comments. It's not obviously exact to the one in the Philosopher's Stone, but it's inspired by it. It's my own version of whatever this is supposed to be. What even is that book? Is it something like Lost Souls or something like that? I can't remember. I did know, because it somewhere does tell you what that book was. I can't remember. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, I like how my version of whatever this is has turned out. And I think I've kicked off this Halloween series really, really well. But I need to go put this somewhere for it to dry properly. I mean, you've just seen pictures of it, but I know you want to. I do this every time I do a DIY, don't I? I'm sorry. Just look at it. It's creepy. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to go put this somewhere safe to dry. I've really enjoyed making this. I love getting creative. You guys know I do. But yeah, if you enjoyed this though, give this video a massive thumbs up for me because it helps me more than you know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. It's so much more fun doing DIYs when you hang out with me. But I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.